Hello everyone and welcome to my Let's Play of Cubeworld. My name's Ediblebard. Let's get started. Now, I just noticed that my dog, she just opened the door, so we'll see if she barks or anything. She's currently sitting on the chair. Oh, she just laid down next to me. But, enough of that. This game is called Cubeworld, and it's actually an indie game created by only 2 people, so, I mean, it's still an alpha, so, I mean, if there's any bugs and stuff, just kind of let it go. I mean, for 2 people creating this game, it's actually pretty amazing. So we're just going to go ahead and create a new character here. The characters in this game, there's a few different races. There's, obviously there's the male and female versions, but the only difference is really like a couple different hairstyles and these little pixels for eyelashes. So we'll go on with all that, with the races. There's the human, the elf, the dwarf, the orc, the goblin, the lizard, the undead, and the frogman. So I think we're just going to play as an elf because, I don't know, I just kind of like elves. They're just cooler than just your standard human. Then there's different classes. There's like the warrior, the ranger, the mage, and the rogue. And they all, you know, obviously do their different things. The warrior carries around a big club and he likes to hit things. The ranger likes to stay farther back and shoot things. The mage obviously likes to stay farther back and assist in the fights. And rogues like to, I think they're like a stealthy class. But I'm going to play as a ranger. The faces, there's actually a couple different faces. There's only 4 actually, but it mainly just changes the eye color. So I'm going to go with the green eye color. And then the haircut, there's 10 haircuts, so there's a good little emo haircut. And we'll just cycle through all the haircuts, see if there's anything that resembles me. I feel as though one of these, I think, yeah, we'll go with that. That kind of resembles me the most. So we'll go with that, and then you can pick like your hair color. So, no, my hair's actually like a darker brown, so we're gonna go, no, that's red, we're gonna go with this. And then we're gonna type in our name and continue on. So once you do that, you can have the option to create your world. So we're gonna do that, and you must enter a seed so that the world can generate and go off of this code. This generation seed is just basically like so the computer knows how to predetermine the scripts of because every world's pre-generated kinda, but it's still randomized. It's going off of like certain requirements. I forget what the actual word is. And the name of it, you guys are gonna hear that someone's going downstairs. But the name of it, I don't know what I will go with Everlast. I don't know why, but that just sounds like a good name. So we're gonna start out here, and I'll try to keep this Let's Play as like explaining what's going on with the world and like how Cubeworld works. So as you can see in the bottom of the screen, there's your HP, which is obviously your health, and then on the right, which is your MP, which I don't exactly know what it stands for, but what I do know is the more that I shoot, the more it goes up, and then that increases my second ability. And whenever you go up to something, you press E, you know, standard to collect something. So it's a standard movement. It's just WASD to move. I'll bring up the controls here. WASD to move. Q to drink my potions, which is in the bottom right hand corner. You can see it says Q, but I'm not going to do that because I don't need health. But see how it says it brings up my potion, and if I had more of them I could scroll through it, but since I don't, I only have this one since I just started out. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 to use your abilities, as you can see down there too. You can walk and free aim, which I don't really exactly know what that does, but I mean it just makes you obviously slower because you're always running apparently. Control lets you climb, which is actually kind of interesting. So if you go to like a flat wall, you can hold control and just kind of scurry up the side of it, so that's kind of cool. X is for your skill chart, I'll get into that later. C is for crafting. It down here it shows you what you need, and then it shows you what you can make with those items. So there's like weapons, armor, amulets, cooking, alchemy, and formulas that you can make, and they all do their different things respectively. Pressing V, that'll toggle the toolbars or something. Let me see if I can find something. Okay, I can't, but later on I'll show you. It just basically brings up a little health bar above them, above the enemy, or actually above any single mob in the game, so that you could see what's going on with their health and stuff. B brings up the inventory so that you can see what you all have in your inventory. And I don't know why they give you out with a mage weapon. But that's that. And then there's also the world map, which is actually pretty interesting. the world map has this just vast loading screen, which just looks beautiful. Over here is a town that we can go explore, and then over there is a dungeon, which an elite mob is there's an elite mob in there. And if you kill it, you get platinum coins, and you can see how many platinum coins you have right here. And platinum coins allow you to go into the store, and there's a shop specifically in the town, and I'll show you that. And if you spend your platinum coins, you can upgrade your weapons. So there's just, enter, return to talk to people. Mouse 1 does your first ability, mouse 2 does your second ability, and mouse 3 dodges. So if you press M3 or the scroll wheel, you'll dodge around. So but that takes up stamina, and yeah. So as you can see above the bush, if I press V, it'll go away, but then if I hover over it, it comes back. So it just lets you know what's going on with different things around the world. And bushes have a chance. Yeah, the bushes have a chance to give you wooden logs, which allow you to craft them and put them onto your weapon. Actually, it's a really cool system they have. It's like a voxel placing system. I don't really know how to explain it. I'll show you it later when we get to it. But there's the town over there, and we're gonna go running over there to see what's going on with the town. But there's like all sorts of different things. There's like the inn where you can go and sleep, and when you sleep, it'll replenish your health, and you also gain, or the time goes faster. As you can see in the top right, there's the time, temperature, and humidity. So see how I'm gonna explain something real fast. See how that thing says snout beetle, and above it, it's in red. It's a standard system for the naming that goes around the world. White letters mean that it's the enemy or whatever you're looking at is under your level and you can easily take it. Blue means that it's your level. What else is there? There's orange, which means it's a little bit higher than you, and red means basically just to not go near it. So here we are in the town, and these sheep actually I cannot kill because if they're too close to the town, you're not able to kill them. I actually don't know why, but you're just not able to kill them. Now this little thing down here on the ground is called heart flower. What I could do with that is if I have a flask from the store, I could fill the flask with water and then make myself some more potions. And all the animals that you see around here you should be able to get them, and they'll help you along with your journeys if you feed them the right kind of food. So this is the town, or this is the inn, that I was telling you about. And if you talk to the main guy in here, if you talk to him, it'll reset the time of day to 7 a.m. And what that does is it allows you to go back through, like if I went and if I destroyed the person in here, then if I went back to that guy and talked to him, he would reset it, and I could go do it again. So it's not just like a one-time thing. There's different vendors around the towns that sell you different things. Like this guy, he'll sell me armor, I think it is. The guy over here will sell me just general store. What's cool about the map is that if you see in the top right hand corner, it's kind of zoomed out, but if I zoom in on here, the map gets zoomed in too, so I get to see all those little all the little icons around the town. Where is the tower? Oh, I think it's this. It's like the biggest tower in the district, and whenever you go in, yeah, this is it. Whenever you go in and talk to this guy, if you give him platinum coins, like my bow, it would cost 0 platinum coins to make it adapt, I guess. But what that will do is if you get a lower level weapon, I think, and you want it to be like higher or something, you can go talk to this guy and he'll do that for you. But it's a one-time thing, so be very careful. You really don't want to do it if it's just like a really low weapon and you're not too sure what you want to do with it. This guy over here, the little it's called magnifying glass. In the world, there's random drops that will spawn, and they're called identifiables. And you can go to him and talk to him, and he'll show you what those are all about. So over here is the weaponsmith, just general old weaponsmith, and we'll go talk to her. Her. Because I need to sell my mage weapon. As you can see, it's for 40 copper in the bottom right hand corner of it. So when I sell it, I get 40 copper. The way the money works is that if you get 100 copper, you get 1 silver, 100 silver, 1 gold, and 100 gold, I actually don't know what happens, so excuse me for my ignorance, but, the game just came out. And, yeah, so That and then I'll go show you what's over here before I end this episode, because yeah, I don't want to make this too long, but we'll see what's going on. If you guys like this, please tell me in the comment section, so that's a pretty bulky sheep, so that I could continue to do more of these. So this is customization bench, which I was telling you about earlier, which allows me to take my weapon, and if I had those wooden blocks, which I could actually make no, I can't make them real fast, but if I had those little blocks, they would come up here, and I could place them one by one on my bow. And what that'll do is it'll let me increase the different stats. And you don't only get just wooden blocks. There's like iron blocks and gold and silver, and they do their respective things. And then also when you kill bosses, they drop like wood spirits and stuff, and you can put those on too. There's like fire, wind, water, a couple of them. I don't know exactly what all there is. So yeah, I think that's about it for this episode. Thank you guys all for watching, and please stay tuned for the next episode. Bye-bye!